Solflex, Merco, Fiznik, Cook, how is everyone doing? Let's get to this crypto exactly. Khalid, bro, I appreciate you for the £10, bro. You keep gifting all the time. You need to use that money, buy some Unity, and get 100x on that. But I appreciate you, Khalid, brother. I appreciate you a lot, man. This is like the 5th donation now, or 6th donation. I don't even know. Solflex, you like fat whales? Fair play to you, lad. You know what, Merkel, that's gonna be my next that'll be my next poll. Alt looks like he wants to go have a leg up. Yeah, I think Alt is ready to have a leg up. It's consolidating at these levels, which means that it is most likely if Bitcoin goes higher, that it will have the chance to go higher. But because of the daily unlocks, we just don't know yet for sure. The problem with this crypto is not a lot of people actually know about it, but under the chart does look a bit bullish. Yeah, the chart looks really bullish. Mugen, how you doing, buddy? Ant, good to see you. Yes, family, I hope everyone likes tent. What kind of poll do you have? That poll is, you know, the poll is to make sure everyone likes. That's all it is. Country Turf, good to see you, buddy. Jobin, good to see you. Amzilla, good to see you, buddy. Who are you doing, bro? You okay? Yeah, you're lucky then. I know you would like a fat. Yo, and that's funny. Sam, walaikum salam, brother. How are you? And that's funny, that is. Can you barely discuss some DCA prices for Sensei or Immunity? Will they down? Will they drop down? Immunity most likely will after the unlock. I'll talk about them on the private live stream tomorrow, Solflex. I'll talk about them on the private live stream. Skidmarks, how you doing, buddy? Lavar, good to see you guys. Shinobi, good to see you. Ingela Govin, good to see you as well. Can Chirply hit $1 this bull run? I think $1 is a little bit far-fetched. That is over 100x. However, I do think Chirply can do about a 50x. I will give some DCA alerts today, Solflex, in the group. But the thing is, you don't want a DCA when Bitcoin's up, though. You'd rather wait for it to have a correction. There's a lot of bullish sentiment right now in terms of bullish news coming for Bitcoin. That is why it's having a pump right now. So after all the news comes out, for example, there is Donald Trump and Biden speaking, ETH ETFs, that's like in a couple of days. Once all of those happens, you know, Bitcoin would just have a roll over back down, and then we can just start buying some more. Khalid, is that another 10? Nah, Khalid, you're crazy. What the hell? Khalid, you need to use that money money to buy more immunity. Thanks for clarifying something on Twitter. Oh, T, good to see you, buddy. T Crypto, good to see you. What do you think about this microcap token? NFE. You know what token looks interesting? I'll show you guys, but actually no, I wouldn't show you. I shouldn't show you guys. 1 second, let me have a look at this token. Or Sensei Immunity Aspo. Yeah, Merkel, they're all ass. There's no point in buying them anyways. What do you think about microcap token? So it's a microcap. The volume is really, really good. There's only 10% in circulation. It's on the BNB chain, which is not the best, but the future of education, Web 2, Web 3. Yeah, I'm not really too bullish on this concept. This also, it has some AI as well. AI algorithms. Tier 1 listing. Ain't no way this is not getting a tier 1 listing, but what? Near future. How long is near future? They got Microsoft as an investor. I don't know if they have Microsoft. Sometimes with these low cap projects, you have to check their partnerships. Because a lot of crypto projects, they come with some random partnerships that are not even legit. Blockchain, good to see you, bro. Blockchain, I'll hit you up today. I forgot yesterday, my bad. Sing, how you doing, buddy? You okay? You're from Oxford? I'll be in Oxford sometimes, bro. One of my friends lives there. Oh, no, that's Cambridge, actually. Let me not get that. Yeah, look, this narrative is not a bullish narrative, my friend. This whole education type of stuff. I just don't think it does. I don't think it's a very, very good narrative. I think it's RWA drop time. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the RWA coin as well. I might just drop it tomorrow on the live stream. Might as well. Or I'll drop it tomorrow. The thing is, it's pumped though. I don't want you guys to pump it even more. Then again, it's better just to grab an initial bag. So, do you think it's the narrative gonna be? What do you think the narrative is gonna be? The top narratives are gonna be AI, deep in, RWA, and gaming. That is gonna be the best. What's good, Mr. G? Zongo, how you doing, buddy? Alt will rug you, or Sensei 11. Yeah, Sensei is going up. Don't fall more into Sensei now. There's still a big unlock. There's like 4-5% of the supply coming out tomorrow. No, in about 12 days. So do not fall more into this right now. You're just gonna keep pushing the price up. There's no point. You're better off waiting and then ultimately them buying. But for now, this has pumped like 40% on the week. Since over here it's about 40%. You're better off just waiting before buying this. What's your opinion on Parcel for an RWA pick on Solana? It's been dumping from the airdrop, reacted. Well, the thing with Parcel, even though it's a very, very good project, just because it's on Solana, it makes it good. Otherwise, it's just a normal RWA project. But the thing about this project is, just look at the fully diluted market cap. I've looked into the vesting schedule for this, and it's not the best. It's really, really harsh. The vesting schedule is really, really harsh. That is one of the reasons why I don't like this project. And because the vesting is harsh, look how much money is in the hands of early investors. Almost 12 million, which is quite a lot. But they got the likes of Coinbase Ventures, so that we could see this on Coinbase as well at some point. But the vesting is a bit harsh, though. This could be a trade, if anything, rather than a long-term hold. It went as low as 19 cents. Now it's at 25. Crawford, how you doing, buddy? I need to know which big next. Hold on. I need to know what bag to get next when it's time. AI Tech or probably AI Tech right now. AI Tech hasn't really pumped too much, so I would say AI Tech is probably a better DCA these days. If you compare it to the rest of the market, this hasn't really pumped like the rest of the market. You see this, it's not a really big pump. It went like 10 cents, 9 point something cents, and then ultimately came down to about 12. Now it's just wicking up. But this is a good DCA, I would say. In terms of all the other bags, this is a good DCA right now. Drop the gem and trust us to invest smartly. All right, say no. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll drop the gem tomorrow. I have 2 coins that I've asked Merkel. I have 2 coins I've asked. One of them is a layer 1 AI coin. They got some big partners as well. If we can get VC for that one's going to be really well. Should I take profits on Sensei before unlock? I would, yes, Alflex, because the thing with Sensei is, right, don't go sell you a complete bag, but skim some profits, because right now the early investors are up on their money, right? So whenever they get their unlocks, because there is 0.01, so they up a little bit of money. So whenever they get their tokens, which is a big unlock, it is a big unlock, I would potentially think it will come back down. Every time it wicks above this during the unlock, look at this, it wicked to like point something. It basically the same as what it did now, and it came straight back down. See, it came straight back down after the unlock. The unlock's on the second, and it just comes down. So yes, this might pump. Look, you guys are over exaggerating on this pump. On every single unlock is pumped. It went from 0.7 all the way to like 0.216 on the last 2 unlocks ago. Came all the way back down. Pumped again on this unlock. Pumped. It pumps before and then dumps afterwards. So yeah, you can do that. I wouldn't sell the whole bag salt flex though. King Casper, good to see you, buddy. Popped in a bit late. Hope you're good. Yeah, it's good to see you, buddy. What do you think about Joystream, bro? Had a pretty big correction. Looks like it's bottoming out. I'm not really too keen on Joystream, just on the entertainment narrative as a whole. Even though Joystream is not a bad project, I think with the niche narrative, this is like type of coin you trade rather than hold it long term. You want me to Lumerin? I think I've heard of this one actually. This is. I'm sure this is an AI play. It's performing very well in the short term. Oh, it's had a 2x pump. It's performing really well. Web3 data routing, Bitcoin hash power, AI, RWA deepen. That is 3 bullish narratives. So that's probably why it's pumping. The website looks pretty good. Morpheus AI network. Ecosystem partners. They got Quai network, which is quite big. This is similar to Truth. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's completely different. They got Coinbase Ventures as well. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, this looks like a pretty good project. This is a good project, I would say. Has he had a pump since it's come out? Yeah, he had a massive pump. 0.06. The lows was 0.01. That would have been a good time to accumulate this, actually. Oh, it came out the end of last cycle. Now he's had a decent pump. If he's not already on Coinbase, I wouldn't buy it. Okay, so he's not on Coinbase already. Yeah, this is not a bad project, to be fair. I'll actually add this to my list because that actually looks like a decent. But I'll do more research into this project. That looks like, if anything, it could be a trade, you know. Good find, Armzilla. That's not a bad project. The fact that it's not on Coinbase Ventures. Khalid, another 5. Khalid, you're crazy, bro. That's 25 gifted or whatever. Is it gifted or whatever they call it? Donations today. Khalid, slow down, buddy. That's enough. Appreciate it though, Khalid. Thank you. You're sending them more, Khalid. I'm going to send it all back to you. Buy VRA. Who is this guy, bro? We're not buying VRA. VRA is a terrible project, my friend. Yeah, exactly, Merkel. So Sensei is looking exactly like what it did before the previous unlock. It pumps before the unlock, and then when the unlocks happens, people just take profits and it goes back down. It's pretty normal. Because the unlocks are all early investors. Keep that in mind. It's mostly early investors. That is why, you know, it can dump back down. Rockafan, good to see you, buddy. Rockafan. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'll be chopping a lot of names. What do you think about SuiPad? I'm not really too bullish on. If Sui performs, obviously the pad will perform. I just don't think Sui can do that well. But these type of tokens have their narratives. They pump at certain times in the market. It's just random times though. It's not, you know, it's not one of those where it always pumps continuously. It pumps at certain times when the narrative kicks in. That's all it is. So when layer 1's pump and layer 2's pump, you know, the pads pump along with them. So that is what, if you see, you know, a bunch of layer 1 start performing, start grabbing some pads then. There's no point you buying them now. It's pointless. Even though this has been performing, not really. Yeah, it hasn't really been performing that well, to be fair. So, Ivo, good to see you, buddy. Bro, shall I get 250k? Night looks like it's bottomed out. Nah, Night has not bottomed out, bro. Night has not bottomed out. You gotta wait for Night to go a lot lower than this before buying, because unless this goes back to seed prices, I just don't think this is worth the investment, because you gotta look into vesting schedules for these projects. You know, Night, the vesting schedule for Night is, you know, this is what I tell people, like, you have to buy these tokens at the right time, even though they're good tokens. But you have to look into the vesting schedule. Look how much tokens that early investors can sell. I would not touch this for at least another month or two. This is like the type of token you buy in like 2 months time. Same thing with Forward Protocol. You don't buy forward protocol now, you buy them in a few months' time. Because every single time they pump, they get dumped. Yeah, GLQ and forward is what. But the thing with forward is you shouldn't buy this anytime soon because you're just going to become bag holder. You guys can see every single time this project pumps, it gets dumped by the early investors. You know, by the seed guys. Every time he pumps, as soon as them guys break even, they just sell it. So this right now is not worth the investment. Crypto God, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. You see all these tokens. It's not worth buying right now. So you better off just waiting. There's an unlock in one day as well. Yeah, there's an unlock today. That's why it's dumping. Oh, is it linear? Okay. It's linear, which is even worse. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this anytime soon, bro. You have to wait a couple months, maybe another month before buying this. Yeah, Zai is decent. Only if you got the nodes, though. As a project, I wouldn't invest into it. It's just too high in market cap for a gaming project. Khaled, you're crazy, man. I got a bag of about 120k Casper, purchased an average price of 0.24. Casper is currently making 50% of my portfolio. Should I sell 20% of Casper at top up or on Sensei? I would sell 20% of Casper, Jobin, and potentially buy other projects. Yeah, Khaled, I'm going to drop it possibly even tomorrow. I might just drop 2 projects this week. Both RWA coins. I'll have to just see. It's all about the right time, correct? Right? So I can give you guys now, and then when the market corrects, which you probably will at some point, maybe in August, you know, you guys have to be okay with your bags going down 20%, 30%, because there's unlocks as well. Keep that in mind. There is still unlocks happening. So yes, it might pump this month, but then, you know, when the unlocks occur and these guys are up on the investment, they're just going to keep selling it and they're going to bring the price down. So yes, it might pump in the short term. This is why I tell you guys, just be patient for the short time. I have coins ready. You just have to be at the right time to buy them. You know, even if it's not now, it might be in like 10 days time I'll drop it. It doesn't really matter. But it will drop within either tomorrow, Khalid, and we'll get like a tiny bag, and then wait for the unlock. I'll announce it tomorrow. Anyways, I'll announce it tomorrow. There are bare people sharing Hash AI. What do you think, bro? Good or crap? Have a look after. Yes, I'll flex. I'm getting the VC coins ready now. I just applied for 2 of them, so I have to just wait for them to get back to me. It's not that easy because it just takes a bit of time for them to, you know. Some of these are not even VC started yet. So, you know, whenever the coin actually starts and they start raising money, then we will get the notification. But for now, it's not really worth. Could you have a look at Oasis platform for asset tokenization? Your Oasis, I've already looked into it. You know, it is kind of unique, I would say. Which is it, this one here? No, I don't think it's this one. It's Oasis, not Oasis, Oasis. It is this one, though. $15% APY after the tokenization space in 2021. Faster tokenizations. Oh, it's NFTs, man. There's nothing. Chainlink is good. Magic Square is good. Everything else is just, I just don't. Galaxies, obviously everyone uses that. Teams doxed. 5 people team. It's on Polygon, Mexi and Bitmar, yeah. 2% in circulation as well. I would potentially avoid this. I have to see where the tokenomics are looking for this. I have to look at the tokenomics before even, suggesting to look at this. The website looked pretty average. I don't like the concept though. Cenfis 1 did more than 2x from the lows. What do you think? Drop profits into new gems. Just wait. I would get rid of Census 1. It probably will pump though. It will pump because the concept is bullish. Oh, James, you're crazy, bro. Appreciate you, James, bro. Always good info. Appreciate you, brother. Look, you guys don't need to donate, bro, honestly. Just use that money to buy some tokens. I think most tokens have bounced 2x from the lows. 11 people who like fat whales. Come on, everyone. Pump up the likes. Show the love. What's the likes on, Ant? Yeah, Oasis, I don't know. I'm not really too keen on those type of projects. It's high risk reward, like high risk plays, but it's not one that you get your whole community behind it because it's a bit risky. Yeah, next week Ethereum goes live, but most of the time when the actual news happens for Ethereum and stuff, it's just sell the news event. So, and the thing about the Ethereum ETF is, you guys gotta realize with this Ethereum ETF, they can't do APY. So are they really going to invest into Ethereum? So they can't do the staking for Ethereum, which is kind of stupid because the only reason people would even, the institutions would like Ethereum is because of the staking. The staking rewards are much higher than what they get on the traditional markets. So if the fact that there's no staking, most people big institutions might not even buy Ethereum. We're only on 29 likes. Guys, pump up the likes to at least 40 likes. Boys, drop a like right now if you haven't done so. Matrix 1, AI agent on Solana, possible VC, it is in funding. Matrix AI. Let's have a look at this. Matrix Crypto. Maybe this is... send me the link, Merkel, in the group, actually. I'll have a look into it. It might actually be worth. Yeah, let's get some quality projects. Merkel, that could be a good one right there. It's about support. You put in a lot of your own time and energy into this, and you're giving out everybody for free. That is absolutely worth something. You're the man, G. Appreciate you, James. Appreciate that a lot, buddy. Yeah, I do spend a lot of time on these lives. The least you guys could do is just drop a like. Apparently, they're thinking of lifting the staking mechanism. I mean, realistically, if the staking mechanism isn't lifted, it will be kind of pointless to even have the ETF. Realistically, and that could be very healthy for the Ethereum price if big institutions get into Ethereum and they start staking it, because the APY compared to traditional markets is pretty good. You don't really get nothing in traditional markets. This is why, if when crypto becomes more mainstream, these APY RWA coins could perform well. Only some of them that can actually be, I would say only some of them that can be trusted. Because, if you're an APY project and you don't have a docs team, that is a red flag. Because, you would want to have a docs team if you're locking up your money in these, APY, for like 2 years, 1 year, whatever the lockup period is. Most of them are like 2 years and you get like 10, 20%. For that to happen, you have to, the team has to be doxed. So when I see these APY RWA projects with no docs team, for me, it's just a red flag. They have to be doxed. Ant, appreciate you, buddy. Bro, this is crazy. Change my karate for live stream. Good decision. I would say so, yeah. I would say so. I think that's a good decision. What do I think about Ton? I think Ton can do well. Even though it's high in market cap, you don't go for the project itself, but just go for the ecosystem. Find a good project on Ton. Look how big the market cap is. This is already 18 billion market cap. You know, how much do you honestly think this could perform? So you have to go look into the market cap, you know, not the ecosystem of Ton, and find something on the Ton network that is worth, you know, what I got sent a very good, you know, project on Ton the other day as a VC allocation. So I'm going to apply for it and see if I can get it. NFTs are dead this cycle, bro. I don't think NFTs are going to come back. I don't really like Search. I don't think Search will perform. In terms of Search as a project, you know, the fundamentals is good. Somehow it's deep in, but I don't really see too much of the deep inside. I just don't think with the vesting schedule, it's like, you know, there's like 2% in circulation or something. Something's tiny. This is why I just don't think this project can perform that well. It's come down significantly after the rug, after the hack, you know, recovered. Basically, most people got broke even, sold their bags, and then they lost trust, and then boom. Now it's just down. Once you get hacked and people lose sentiment in the project, then that project is more or less over. Unless some big institution or big partners come into it. Other than that, it just basically becomes dead. OGP, I'm not really too keen on. It's more of a trade rather than a long-term bag. This performed in the short term. Anything that performs in the short term, a lot of people just randomly get overly bullish on these projects. It's like, you know, or they'll be like, oh, the whole market is dead. Why? Well, the whole market is pumping, but look at this. It's holding like a stable coin. It went all the way down. People bought up the dip. Now it's probably going to go back down. But it pumped when the market was dead. Now that the market is hot, this hasn't done nothing. Only because these type of projects are dodgy. No one can really trust into them. After you see stuff like OpsPeg pump, you know, is one of those where, I mean, OpsPeg rug, people get nervous about these projects that are, you know, 100% in circulation, low supply. They come out during the narrative high. People get scared of investing into projects like this. This is not a safe investment. This is like a trade. These are the type of tokens you keep on your watch list. Trade it when the narrative hits. Don't buy it now because it could take 4 or 5 months for the narrative to hit. But within that 4 to 5 months, this project could rug. It's not no safety net because there's no docs team. The website looks like it's been made in 10 minutes. I mean, apart from this little thing spinning, but that's not even that hard. But just look at the website, bro. It looks like it's been made on PowerPoint. I can probably make this website in half an hour, bro. It literally looks like it's been made on PowerPoint. I'm not really too keen on these trades. These are like trades. Why is mint layer on the not worth trade? On the not worth back? Because, my friend, if you're probably new to my channel, and for those people that do hold mint layer, I know you probably heard this a million times, but there's a lot of FUD regarding mint layer. There's a lot of FUD, which is true. You know, the team is selling the tokens, number one. Number two, the CEO is a known scammer. Number three, there's no one building on them. So, you know, there is a lot of factors you have to take in consideration. Oh, you think we're dropping this week, Khalid? I agree with you. I agree with you, Khalid, because all this stuff, right? All this pump we had so far is basically the fact that Trump and Biden speaking about crypto, ETFs are going live. You know, there is some other bullish news. There's one more. Once all of that happens, it's just going to be start the news event and just everything's going to correct. And this is the thing people got to realize, right? You know, this is what you got to realize is a lot of the times, you know, Bitcoin right now is outperforming a lot of the altcoins, which is, you know, that should be very concerning because if Bitcoin's up 25% and some altcoins are up 30, 40, 50%, some of them are up, most of them are not even pumping. So when Bitcoin drops and 10, 15% now, when it has a correction, just think what would happen to your altcoins. The ones that haven't followed Bitcoin will get wrecked even more. But the ones that have followed Bitcoin and pumped, you can see some good DCAs on them. So yeah, I would potentially wait. But I do agree with you, Khalid. I think the drop is coming this week. After all this stuff is rolled over. Pumas, the fat whales are your favorite. Damn. No wonder we're not getting too many likes this stream. I should have done the yesterday's one. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for the donations as well. Appreciate that a lot. Even though I advise you guys not to donate. Oh, Merkel, what the hell? Jeez, printing today. Boy, you guys have how much has been donated today? That's crazy. Yeah, you guys are crazy, bro. Yeah, don't donate no more. Go buy some cryptos with that money. Nice show. Love the hardest work and the best YouTube. I appreciate you, Crypto God. Big girls need some love. Just gotta send some. Master P, is that the type of girl you like? Some dudes do like the fat whales. Yeah, they do actually. They actually do like the fat whales. Just, I mean, what would you rather have, a fat whale or a 1010? Obviously, you have a 1010. That's why I made that poll. But back to min layer. Let's just do the min layer monthly or weekly. It used to be daily. Now it's turned into like weekly. Eventually, it will be, monthly, as I get tired of speaking to it. Khalid, what the hell, bro? Nah, Khalid, I need to refund you, bro. You've sent it too much. How do I refund him? Khalid, after the stream, I'm going to refund your money, bro. You're sending too much, bro. Khalid, multi-millionaire, bro. What do you expect? I think August might be the green month, in my humble opinion, but yeah, I mean, people said July was going to be green month. August is generally red. Or is that September? I'm not too sure which one it is. Search has only 2% in circulation. You live closer. There are only small unlocks. It's not a problem. They have bullish strongbow news around the corner. I'm just not too bullish. I'm not too bullish on Search, bro. The concept is too unique. The whole point of Search at one point, one of the main key aspects of Search was the fact that, you could put your retirement money, into this project. But if you're putting your money into this project, for your inheritance or whatever it is, how can this project get hacked? That just defeats the entire purpose of the project, recovery, inheritance, solution. So if you're putting inheritance into a crypto project, how can it get hacked? That should be an instant red flag. Especially, bro, why would anyone trust, maybe later in the future when this gets a bit bigger, but right now, why would anyone put their inheritance money into a shitty little low cap crypto project with a dodgy team? It doesn't make sense, and they get hacked as well. No one's ever going to use this platform for the inheritance, so it just defeats the entire purpose. I'm not really too bullish on this project, bro. I'm just not too bullish. I don't even know where the deepen aspect comes from because I'm not seeing anything deepen. But they're not getting no tier 1 exchange listing. What? Where's the tier 1 exchange listing? Unless they class Mexi as tier 1. This is one of the red flags. January to March, in Q1 2024, they expected a tier 1 exchange listing, and where's the tier 1 exchange listing? Clearly hasn't been met, bro. Unless they class Mexi and Big Get as tier 1, I don't know. They haven't even met their requirements. Futures completed. They're late on their roadmap. Everything's just wrong about this project. Right now is June going into August. They've only completed 2 things on here, bro. That's a red flag. So I don't know why people are still bullish on this dead project. This looks like a money grab, bro. This looks like a money grab in my opinion. I don't know why people are even still talking about this project, bro. Put his money into Sensei and refund him after the bull run. That's a funny idea, actually. Appreciate you, Khalid, again, buddy. Is it a good time to invest into Relio? If you don't hold a bag of Relio, even though Relio's pumped significantly since the lows, it was like 90 cents. Since then, it's almost done a 1x. Yeah, it was like 90 cents. 90 cents, yeah. Or 85 cents was it wicked down to. Yeah, bro. Search is ass, bro. Mexi's tier 1, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, they lay on their roadmap. I don't know why people are still shilling it. It doesn't matter what bullish news they have. No one even cares about search anymore. When a project that aims to do some sort of inheritance get hacked, it just dies. Look at Alliance Block. Alliance Block at one point, in sometimes in 2023 was one of the most bullish coins. Every YouTuber was talking about it. As soon as they got hacked, everyone stopped talking about it. It just became dead. And since then, it hasn't done nothing. It's just been consolidating, if anything. This is why you don't invest into these projects. At the end of the day, why are you over diversifying your portfolio into terrible projects? That's 30 to 70% chance that he's not going to pump. There's a 70% chance that he's not going to pump or perform well. There's a 30% chance it will. When you can go buy a project that has like at least 80% chance it will perform. I just don't understand why people do that. Do you take a look at the message I tagged you in on Telegram? I'll have a look afterwards, Softflex. Let's have a look. Yo, that is funny. Alright, Softflex, that's funny. Quasar, good to see you, buddy. True GLI. Yeah, exactly. A lot of these projects, once, Russ, good to see you as well, bro. I don't know if I said that or not. You got a flu, Russ. Damn. Relio is a good project long term. There's never a wrong time to DCA this project in the future. If you have a long-term mindset, it's never really a bad time to DCA this. If you don't hold a bag, just buy an initial bag now. If it goes down, buy more. Relio is one that I called pretty much at the bottom. And I've always been bullish on RWA. Since like 2021, I've always been bullish on RWA. Even 2022 is when I was buying RWA coins back in those days. I've always been bullish on RWA because it's a narrative no one was talking about, but it was a narrative that BlackRock wanted to use. People don't understand, like, BlackRock pretty much runs a lot of the world. They own everything pretty much. They own shares in everything. So if they want something, they will get it done. This is why so many people have applied for a Bitcoin ETF when BlackRock done it. They got it. So yeah. I don't think every hacked crypto is doomed though. Right, got hacked and it still look bullish. Yeah, no. How does SPT look bullish? Have you looked at the chart? This doesn't look bullish, my friend. It's down 12% today. How is this bullish? The market's pumping, but this is going down. This is not bullish, my friend. This got hacked when it launched. It recovered a little bit, but since then, all it's doing is going down. So it's not really, really bullish. Same thing with Rivestream is different because Rivestream, they're doing something, they're working. I just don't think Search with a basic narrative, I just don't think it can perform. Rivestream is different because Rivestream failed, but if Rivestream performs well, this will do well as well. So take that in consideration, bro. I don't know if you're just a bag holder trying to show, which it looks like you are, but I'm not too bullish on Search. I've always been bearish on Search. I never liked the concept. No one's ever going to use the concept. Retail is never going to use the concept ever. And if they're aiming for institutions, no institution is going to use it if retail ain't going to use it. Tell me why BRC20 is dead. I don't think BRC20 is dead. I just don't think it's a crazy bullish narrative. Yeah, getting hacked off launch is crazy, yeah. Yeah, Ross, the lithium is performing extremely well, my friend. Every time a lithium pumps, I always be like, yo, Ross is gonna be happy when he wakes up. This is performing really well in the short term. It's probably had these legs now. Most likely it's gonna start heading back down now. This is probably the last little pump. Khalid, send it to my all funds. I'll split profits. Fizz, Nick, you're funny, bro. Fizznik, stop pumping it. Fizz is pumping karate, if anything, bro. Karate had a nice pump today. A very big pump, 24% pump, which is quite bullish. But, you know, let's see how long this pump can last. Look, this is enough said, bro. Karate deserves more than Hedera, bro. Hedera is ass. These guys should get on Solana and we'll go flying. You wake up happy every morning. T Crypto, just join your group, bro. I'm hoping to a 20x this season. What are your thoughts? 5 conviction plays opinion can achieve that. Yeah, look, 20x isn't that hard in the bull run. You know, last bull run, even after a 40-50% drop, most people's portfolio pumped at least 20 to 30x if you held reasonably decent coins. Obviously, we hold the best coins. If you want, you know, I would say safe 20x coins, even though nothing is safe in crypto. But let's say the most likely coin to do a 20x. I like the likes of... You know, why can I not slide across? What the fuck? There we go. Bro, I just spilled some water on my mouse and it just started acting up. Yeah, but safe T Crypto, you know, the safe 20x's are the likes of, you know, Sensei, the likes of Relio. I think Relio can push for a 20x. AI Tech can do a 20x. AGI will be able to do a 20x. If it goes lower, only if it goes lower. Tecton will do a 20x. OTK will do way more than a 20x. Alt will do more than a 20x. The likes of, you know, ZF will do more than a 20x. I would say BVM can push more than a 20x. Munity will do more than a 20x, but that's degen. You know, even Maniki as a meme coin can do more than 20x. Chirply can do more than 20x. There's plenty of coins that can do more than 20x. You know, I think Alt can do a big numbers this cycle. It hasn't had a bull run yet. And is one of those projects that can do really well. It has pumped. You know, I was telling my group to buy this at the bottom pretty much. Even though I was expecting it to go a bit lower. But, you know, anywhere between... Realistically, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. You know, this will most likely... Because the unlock is linear, it'll probably just consolidate here or go a bit lower. Question. What are the other shit coins would you recommend for a short term if you drop this week? If the first is going, Polkadot, ADA, maybe ICP. I think ICP may be another one that barely pumps. Let's have a look at ICP. Actually, this has been performing fairly well. What other shit coins is there? Let me think. Let me go on the top 20 list. Sol continues to go higher per usual. Maybe like something like Dogecoin or something. They go down heavily based on crypto Bitcoin moves. ICP Pepe. What the hell is this? I've never heard of this. ASI is pumping. Casper's stagnant for now. Possibly, maybe Hedera actually. Hedera drops as well. Oh, Kronos. This is another good one to always short. This project is ass. This one's always good to short, bro. Yeah, this is a good one to short. Khaled, this one's ass. Kronos is ass. Yeah, almost everything is pumped. You gotta look into what's pumped the most, Khaled. They were most likely correct because people will take profits as Bitcoin drops. So yeah. Even TARS is a decent coin at the right price. Yeah, top 50 is mostly ass. You're exactly right. T Crypto, Gala, Illuvium, Polkadot. That's crazy, that is. Well, yeah, Jasmine pumped. Yeah, Merkel, you ain't seen the pump on Jasmine. Jasmine's been going crazy the last couple of weeks. I don't know why though, but it's actually been performing really well. Obviously because it's the Bitcoin of Japan, so you know, it makes sense. I don't know why this has pumped so much, but it's been pumping pretty well. I mean, it just pumped out of nowhere. Since then, it did like a 4x here, then pumped a little bit more. It did like an 8x, which is quite surprising for a high cap. Yeah, lithium's doing numbers, myth, exactly. What coins do you hate the most and why? I hate Min Layer the most. I hate AWT. I hate Min Layer because of the CEO is retarded. Like, that's the nicest way to call him, is basically like a retard. You gotta understand, if you're using VC money to buy luxury items, that is a red flag. And you fire the two main guys behind Min Layer, the brains behind the operation. Now you're left with this retard called Enrico. Then the project's not going to do well. No one's building on them just because of their reputation. Everyone, anyone with the VCs, they get answers to this stuff, right? If this guy is legit or not. This is why no one's building on them, because people know it's not legit. Why do you think there's like 10 projects? Min Layer has been around for over a year now. BVM's only been around for like 4 or 5 months max. And there's so many people building on Min Layer. There's not a single project yet to build on Min Layer. On BVM, there's not yet a single project to be built on Min Layer, which is crazy. If you've been around for a year, you're layer 1, layer 2, there should be at least, and you got a complete mainnet ready, there should be at least 1 or 2 projects building on you. So what they've done was, they've taken the most bullish aspect of their project, which is called Atomic Swap, and they've made that into a separate project. Now half the team is gone to focus on Atomic Swap, and only half the team is left to focus on Min Layer. So that's a red flag. Jasmine is sorry, I don't even understand it. Isn't the Bitcoin of Japan Satoshi Nakamoto's? Nah, bro. Jasmine is called the Bitcoin of Japan. I'm sure Jasmine pumped. The Japanese currency is fucked because they hold the biggest US treasury, so that I can see why it's fucked. I thought about Script Network. Actually, they've got hacked, but still looks bullish. Big news coming, including mainnet launch. Rightstream done more than Script, but I have both in my entertainment narrative. Entertainment narrative is not a bullish narrative, DH. So, you're kind of holding the wrong narrative, in my opinion. You should only hold one project in the entertainment narrative, which Rightstream I think is a better investment because they have good token utility. Script Network doesn't really have that token utility compared to Rightstream does. So that is a significant difference. Some of these projects are good, but you have to look into token utility. Is the token in any need? For a lot of them, they are. For example, you need the token to get a massive discount. So if you're using the platform and there's a bunch of big companies using the platform, this is why the price is so stable. If you use fiat, you can pay the normal fees. But if you use the alt token, you get a discount. So that is a token utility in itself. Is anyone planning to build on TET? I think there's plenty of projects planning to build on TET. I think there is, yeah, because TET is just a bullish chain. They had some rumors with some tier 1 exchange listings as well. This is why TET has been holding up really well and performing fairly well, I would say, in the short term. It's just consolidating at these ranges for the last month. It's just been literally consolidating. This could have been the low for TET. I can't see it going any lower than this, to be honest. Maybe 7, 8. Pushing, maybe if Bitcoin drops, it could go back to 6, maybe 660, 670-ish. Yeah, bro says prime for a rant. Yeah, Dynex is another one of those shit projects. I don't know why people hold this project. It's like, this is prime for a rant as well. The whole market is pumping, but Dynex just goes lower and lower. Why? Because the team is not doxed. They keep selling their own tokens. This project is fucking ass. The same thing with Tor. I think they changed it to anyone now. This project is ass as well. Why do people hold these tokens? These are old tokens that people just stuck holding and then just never took profits on it. Now they're planning to shit it. But look at the trading volume, bro. This is embarrassing. 156 million in market cap, but the volume is less than 1 million. But look at fucking Munity's. Look at Munity's volume. If this doesn't speak words, yesterday it was 500k. On the last live stream yesterday, it was 500k, and the market cap was like 200k. So is that just shows a lot of these projects are just dead, and ATOR is one of them. This is a dead project, bro. Fortune HMD. Boy, show some good projects, not ass projects, please. Already looked at this actually. Let me see if I've got it on this list here. I don't have it on this list. Isn't this the RWA coin? Decentralization of blockchains finally here. Okay, I've heard that a million times. Modern proof of work, proof of stake, Sybil resistance protocol. EVM compatible. They got all these partners. Partners looking okay. Not really. Mantor C. There's a lot there, but HyperGPT, okay. Oh, Republic Crypto as well, that's bullish. Crypto.com, okay, not bad. Incubator, DAO, and Bug Bounty, what the hell is that? These are his projects. Proves the EVM address. Okay, so they got a Face ID thing. They got a bot. But oh, this is a biometric type of thing, okay. This is too unique to pump or perform really well. But the project itself is not too bad, I would say. It's actually not too bad. It looks like it's some sort of DeFi, like biometric type of token. Now this is a very niche narrative. They don't have the best exchanges either. I'm not really too bullish on this project. Not too bullish on it. In terms of gains, if they get on crypto.com, it can pump. But overall, I'm not really too bullish on this concept. The website looked pretty good though. It's not a bad project. It's just not worth the investment. But it's not a bad project. I don't really like Chaps. Chaps is the Chappy coin in it. I don't like that. Ever hear about Zodex? Do you think in cross-chain DEX will do well? There's too many cross-chain DEX, Shinobi. There's like hundreds of them, or thousands of them even. All of these DEX now can do cross-chain. So, for that one to do well is like anyone's guess. There's literally thousands of them now. These cross-chain DEXs. There's so many. Only a few actually get used. CG uses top 10 download financial apps for indicator of nearing bull run top bull run. When all big sectors are as we close, do you agree that you see better easy tools? Hold on. When all sectors are in, we should be close. Do you agree or use other better easy tools? Top of the bull run is you just use basic indicators, Ivo. I would pay for a tool during that time. Right now, obviously, we're not near the bull run. We don't need to pay for no other tools. But yes, closer to the bull run, I would be using for the tools. I would pay for the tools, yes. Have a good feeling about OTK, this bull run. Solana as a narrative in itself. Yeah, OTK, I've been shilling for time. I was actually one of the first ever people to even talk about this project. This is why I made 120x on OTK. My public group was the first people to hear about OTK. When he was dead, everyone said he was shit. Everyone said it was a rock pool because it dumped 50x off launch. Sometimes these gaming projects dump, significantly off launch and people call it a scam. But I believed in OTK and I made 120x on. So, some of these, sometimes when a project even like Munity has probably pumped like 100x or 80x off launch, that does not mean it's a scam. You just have to buy at the right time to make the money. If you buy at the top and it dumps down 100%, of course you're going to call it a scam. But if you're the one to buy, when I told my private group to buy, when a lot of you guys even bought, it would have been up like 80%. You're not going to call it a scam. You're going to say it's a good, it's a good investment. So it all depends on when you investment. After this bull run, I'll get myself a beautiful hair like G. Merkel, you're going to get a hair transplant. My hair's looking quite good. Is my hair bullish today? I think my hair is bullish today. But I think OTK is going to be a giant. This in terms of gaming, at least. You know, the volume is still low. The market cap is only 10 million. It will probably come back down to around 8 million again. Right now, it's just consolidating. I would class this as consolidating. When Bitcoin rolls over, this follows the general market and it will go lower. You know, it would be a good time to accumulate this. Depends on how big Bitcoin dips. For example, if we get like a harsh landing, or if we get rate cuts in July or something, you know, this pump could also be the rate cuts in September being priced in, people trying to front run. So when the rate cut actually comes, we dump. And when the next one comes, we dump. And the next one comes, we dump until they pivot. So keep that in mind. Rate cuts are not always bullish. Generally, they're bearish. People get, you know, people pump the crypto market, whatever market beforehand, because, you know, stocks are at all-time highs now. They need to cool off. So they're going to push a narrative, whether it's a recession, whatever crisis has to come in order to drop stocks 20, 30%. When that narrative comes, crypto will also drop with it. So, you know, don't be overly bearish. Keep some cash aside for those type of drops. Those are the ones that make your life-changing money. Not now. We're on 50 likes. Brilliant. Yo, Khaled, that's funny. Alright, 60 likes. Or G's son will put out a sell alert on OTK. But do you think, right? Russ, do you think if I give a sell alert on OTK randomly, do you think half of the people will listen to me? Even though that would be the dumbest thing I could do. I think half of the group would listen to me, half the group would question it. How many X's do I think Naka could do? I think Naka, you know, it has dumped a decent amount. Naka's now below 100 million market cap. Like I already said, this is going to dump in the coming days because there's an unlock sometime around these times. I don't know when it is, but there's an unlock. And then obviously the prices come down now. It's not a bad time to DCA this. I do think Naka could do about 20x from this point on, critique crypto. Because, you know, amongst the gaming projects, I would say is one of the best. You know, not many gaming projects get a grant, you know, a partnership with Microsoft. These guys have managed that. You know, when gaming takes off, Naka's always, you know, one of the following coins, one of the leading coins. When Bitcoin's pumping, Naka pumps as well. When Bitcoin dumps, this dumps as well. So it follows the general market, which is a good sign. And then, you know, when the general market moves and these coins are pumping, when the narrative comes, they're going to pump even harder. So I'm bullish on it. Unless the CEO spends VC money in luxury cars and houses. I don't even know who the VC as the CEO of OTK is, to be honest with you. I forgot his name. But Naka is one of the best gaming projects. Safety net, I would say. I mean, the volume alone is like 60% of the market cap, which is, you know, incredible. That is crazy. For hardcore DJ, 20x means, yeah, exactly, Khalid. For hardcore DJs like us, getting a 20x is not really that impressive. That's like, whatever, it's only a 20x. You know, like, but you need a few safety nets in your portfolio. But I'm more DJing though. Like most of my gaming projects are lower in cap. I only hold Naka as a safety pick. And then the rest of it is all low cap, micro caps. My mid cap is OTK, but even OTK I bought when it was like a micro cap, when everyone called it a dead project. You have to find these dead projects that have a lot of potential. Now OTK is not one of those that I knew was going to go and do 100x, obviously. The only reason it performed so well, it was because it was on Solana. And there wasn't many good projects on Solana. When Solana was dead, OTK was dead. So, you know, you had to believe in Solana in order to buy OTK. And I thought Solana will recover. Because, you know, when Visa partners up with a project like Solana when Solana was pretty much dead at that time. OTK was going to perform. So yeah. How is Bricken and what X going to give? I'm not too sure about X's and Bricken. I think Bricken can perform. In terms of amount of X's, that's anyone's guess. Look, I don't like giving price predictions because, bro, no one can ever guess these coins. Like, it's impossible to guess how much money this can give. This kind of pumped, in 1 month, I would say, less than a month. It basically done like a 10x, which is pretty decent. In a bull run, this could do like a 20, 30x. So when it goes lower, maybe it's worth the bag, but not right now though. In terms of X's, maybe 20, 30, 40x around those regions. It's already 10 million market cap. If they get more exchanges, it's only on Mexi and bit more. That's why it's lacking. If they get a few more exchanges, it can do well. A lot of these RWA coins are just lacking exchanges. For example, Leox is very unique in this field. It just lacks exchanges. That's why it didn't really perform that well. Did like an 8-9x. 8-9x is not that impressive. If you do see like prop base, look at prop base from the lows. It's pumped almost 2x. Well, it's done more than a 2x. Yeah, it's done more than a 2x from the lows. Almost a 2x actually. Let's say about 2x here. Why? Because it's got better exchanges. Mexi, Big Get. Look at the volume on these. They're decent. So it all depends. But keep in mind, prop base has dilution as well. There's unlocks. So whenever the unlocks happen, it will probably just dump back down. Even though it had a massive bounce, which is quite bullish. So you have to be very, very wary. Munity is getting a KuCoin exchange listing soon. I don't know. I don't know if they're getting a KuCoin exchange listing. I'm not too sure. Bro, that's anyone's guess, that is. Would I class AGI as a safety net? Yeah, I would class AGI as a safety net. If your safety net is AGI, you are degen as hell. That's all I can say. Safety nets is something like Injective, Casper, Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of those coins, not fucking AGI. If you're really degen, you got a small portfolio, yes, I would go as AGI as my safety net. Because you want to make as much money, so if your portfolio is small, I would do that, yeah. Yeah, I think BlackRock was going to apply for a immunity ETF, Khalid. So keep your eyes out on that, guys. When the Ethereum ETF is done and is dusted, BlackRock is going to apply for a immunity ETF because I heard the CEO of BlackRock likes horse racing games. So I wouldn't be surprised if BlackRock does get apply for a immunity ETF next. He was the guy flooding AGI saying the game doesn't work. Cybertongue, that's crazy. I don't know who that was. That's probably Kofi guy. He's too picky when it comes to investments, but I don't know why he's so picky. AGI and ATI. Yeah, price prediction for Aero. Like I said, I don't like doing price prediction, bro. I don't know how much Aero can do. It's a new project. We can't really base it off anything. It's a new chain. I don't know. Is it on Ethereum? Yeah, Immunity is on Ethereum. Immunity is on Ethereum and it's going to be on Beam as well. It's not currently on Beam, but all their games are built on Beam, so I don't see why they can't just switch over to Beam. But yeah, it is on Ethereum, which is quite good. And they just got Uniswap as well recently, which is always good as well. Even though the volume on Uniswap is ass. But there's still liquidity there, so it's okay. Yeah, I told you so. It's degen, K crypto. Most people are degen here. Solana, Casper were my safety nets. They get in. I wouldn't even hold Solana, bro. Not for us. Unless you got like 500 to 1 million to put in Solana for like a 3-4x, then it's not really worth the investment. When our invoice, let's do the hourly ad break. If you want to join my private group, this is the tier you have to sign up to. Private streams, which I'm going to do tomorrow. So I won't be live tomorrow. I'm doing a private stream tomorrow. I do portfolio reviews. access to VC allocations, buy alerts, sell alerts, stake alerts, whatever, etc. These are the type of stuff you get for this. And then this one here is just, one-to-one consultations every week. If you got a really messed up portfolio, then that is what this is for. That's it. Back to the stream. It's hard to find new caps where the metrics line up. I've been looking. Yeah, look, new caps now is going to be impossible to find because the majority of them just have very, very harsh vesting schedules. So it's not really worth the investment, in my opinion. A lot of them. It's very hard to find a project with good vesting schedule and is low cap. Since I posted my 60 like comment, we only got 1 like. Boys, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already done so. Let's get to 60 likes and then I might continue for another half an hour. If we don't get to 60 likes, then I'll probably get off in the next 5-10 minutes. An hour stream is more than enough, I think. If you extend it too much, then the people watching back, they're not realistically going to listen to a whole 2 hours. They'll probably listen to half of it and then potentially just, zone out, go do something else. So I think an hour 20 minutes is enough. But if you get I'll set a goal. If you get to 70 likes, I'll always continue. If not, then, I'll see you guys in the next stream. That is probably the best thing to do. But an hour 20 minutes is more than enough for a live stream. I mean, I've kind of answered everything so far in a very short period of time. But if we can get to 70 likes, I'll do an extra 20-30 minutes. If not, then, we can wrap it up in the next 5-10 minutes. I think an hour stream is more than enough. 60 likes or G will leave shirtless. Jerry Banfield will replace him, flood all our bags and force us to buy. What the hell? Yeah, blockchain Unity has 3 different games. It's not just horse racing. That's the thing. This is the significant difference. Blockchain is esports. So that is why it stands out above most other horse racing games. They have 3 different games that are built on Beam. And they have the esports aspect, which is the most bullish thing. And at the same time, keep in mind, it is, cross-platform, so you can play on your phone as well. I'll check Immunity Boys horse racing game, but they only have 1 game, or they have more games. There's 3 games in total. They just get released throughout the year. I mean, it's not boring. I don't really play games in general, so I don't really care anyways. But historically, horse racing games have performed. There's a market for that. If they could do anything as if you have 3 different games, people can't really get bored. And if you give good esports monthly tournaments, people will play it regardless. So that's the bullish aspect of it, is the esports aspect. Yeah, 1 hour probably optimal for multiple time. Exactly, and anything more than an hour, it just gets a bit boring. It's the same thing over and over again. Give you an example of what? Crown, ZK Race. There's a few other ones, I forgot the name. Crown, I mean, ZK Race last cycle went parabolic. Crown is holding up and performing really well now. When am I getting married? Probably in a year's time. After the bull run, most likely. Yeah, there's no point buying more lithium now. It's kind of pointless. Yeah, Crown, D-Race. There's quite a few. There's 2 other ones as well. I'm not getting married yet, and probably in a year's time. Not guaranteed though, But in a year's time, we'll start, the application is going to be opened. Penguino, how you doing, buddy? Those BlackRock rumors about ETF makes me bullish, but how to get carried early. So yeah, I'm tempted to buy a little. Bro, Penguino, we're joking, bro. Yo, Penguino, that's funny, bro. We're just joking around. Bro, do you honestly think... Bro, BlackRock is not applying for immunity ETF. That's funny, that is. Yo, Penguino, bro, we're just joking around, bro. Oh, that's funny, that is. Yo, Pin, bro, you're so innocent, bro. That's actually funny. Z1 was another one for memory. Yes, Z1, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I will invite the 300, Khalid, of course. The 300 will be invited. Everyone that comes down, they can come down. Your Pin is going to go market buy and just push the price up. Like, Pin's a whale, bro. So he'll just go buy, a large bag and push the price up. I got to be careful what I say exactly, bro. Yo, I'm not... You guys can't joke around no more, bro. Because someone might take a literal and actually go buy, put the life savings into immunity, bro. That's ridiculous. Make sure to hit the likes, G. You are getting married. You make sure it's a 10 income. Of course, bro, of course. I've already liked. What percentage of a portfolio should be gaming approximately? Well, I personally only hold 3 gaming coins. 3 to 4, but some of them are moonbags. But if I was building a portfolio now, I would most likely buy AI Deepin and then focus on some RWA and gaming. But AI and Deepin should be the leading coins in your portfolio, I think. They will always pump. But AWT had a partnership with Exterior today, which is crazy. Yeah, be careful. You never know innocent whale joins the stream. Yeah, exactly. Innocent whale like Penguino, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Penguino messaged me. I just bought 20k worth of immunity. I'll go look at immunity's price chart and it's up like 100% more. Yeah, we will definitely do that blockchain, definitely, bro. Bitcoin is still in downtrend on the 90 days, but uptrend on the yearly. Bitcoin pump still falls on the bull run, pending support and resistance. The volume is average. Yeah, we can talk about that tomorrow, James, on the private stream. I'm going to bring James onto my private stream tomorrow, just to give you guys a little bit of more content, I would say. Bulling, how you doing, buddy? Hello, brother. What do you think about ZK Finance Swap and what is its potential? I like ZK Finance Swap. Is one that I hold in my portfolio myself. This is why it's in my honorable mentions. Now, ZK is one of those projects, I did make a decent amount of money on it. I just haven't added it to the list. I think I called it around like 1.1 cent or something around those regions. So I did like about a 7x, something like that, 7-8x at the heights. I don't know exactly what it was. But as a long-term hold, I do think this can perform well. Maybe like 350 million market cap. So about 30 to 35x. Maybe pushing for $500 million. That is the most optimistic goal. I would say is $500 million for this project. Any more than that, I would probably say is too much. But from this current point on, 30x, 35x, pushing for 50x. If you got in a lot cheaper, like 4 or 5 million when I called it, then you can get a 40 to 50x quite comfortably. It all depends on when you buy, to be fair. Just wait for dumps. Exactly, yeah. Just wait for dumps and then DCA. Don't buy when everything's flying up. It's, you got to zoom out sometimes and think the average person today is struggling. They're paying paycheck to paycheck. They don't have that spare bit of money to put into crypto assets or any assets at all. So we're not going to pump in the short term unless we get looser monetary policies. Right now, we're in QT. The Fed is still trying to bring inflation down. So they have to be very careful. If they're cut too early, there is always a risk of inflation coming back. And there is experiences. We've already been through this in history where, they cut too early, inflation came back, and then we had the decade of consolidation where nothing ever pumped. Every pump would just get dumped because inflation came back, and it was just like a decade of inflation. So you guys don't really, really want a rate cut early, because if they cut rates too early and inflation starts going back up, we will never have a bull run ever for another 10 years. So this is why you guys shouldn't be, dying for a rate cut unless it's like for a short-term pump. If they cut rates within like 4 or 5 months, inflation can go back up rapidly and the bull run's done. So it would have only lasted 4 or 5 months. Whereas if they stay the course, they bring inflation to like 2.3, 2.4, 2.5%, whatever it is, that is a healthy amount to start cutting rates. And then that way the whole macro environment is still bullish. We can have an extended bull run. Keep that in mind, guys. Don't think rate cuts are always healthy. Most of the time they're bearish. Andreas, good to see you, buddy. It's always good to see you, AT. AT is one of my OGs. Every single day things have picked up shit. He looks good in the front. Alex Becker invests coins which doesn't have Doc's team is risky. Yeah, because Alex Becker gets paid. So he doesn't really care what crypto he shows. He showed OpSpec and he rugged. They just pay him a bunch of money and he just does it. He doesn't really care. I think he gets tokens, if anything. Yeah, now is the wrong time to buy Hoove. Exactly, bro. You guys gotta realize, bro, in history, we've rarely ever had a soft landing, bro. It's very, very rare to have a soft landing. So this is why we keep, funds aside in case we get a massive crash. If we get a soft landing, which is going to be rare, because if we get deflationary crash, that's going to be very, very bad for the markets. It'll be good for the groceries and stuff and the bills, but deflationary crash is very bad for the markets. Carry or Miria has more gains. Probably Miria will give you more gains just based off dilution. Carry has like a 3x dilution, whereas Miria has like a fuck all dilution realistically. Let's have a look at Carrot. Has Miria pumped? Barely. Yeah, so currently in 90 days, in October, the market cap is going to be 66 million. And then by, let's say gaming runs in, I don't know. Let's say at the start of the year, the market cap is going to be 91 million. So the dilution for this is quite high. I wouldn't buy this unless it's a lot lower. Like I said, everything I show, don't think I've bought it myself. I don't hold any of these, most of these tokens. Only a few I hold myself. Just because it's on my honorable mentions does not mean I don't hold every single one of these tokens. They're just good tokens. If you look at Miria, by August next year is only going to be 7 to 9 million. So Miria is probably going to give you more returns. But then again, Carrot game is so good that it could just have like an Axie Infinity type of pump. So it's hard to decide which one's going to do well. I probably would go Miria just based on the fact that Miria has, it has that layer 2 addition to it. Bitcoin layer 2. Ethereum layer 2, sorry. Yeah, Alex Becker is rich as shit. He could afford to YOLO into very speculative. He doesn't YOLO into them K crypto. He just gets sent tokens. He'll get sent a bunch of tokens, and ultimately, he'll shill it and he'll just dump on you guys. He did the same thing with Nai. He pumped Nai like 4-5x off launch and then just dumped it all the way down with his massive bags that he holds. So, do you think Sensei can 100x? It's possible, yeah. QDeFi. Volume is good. It's on Ethereum, which is okay. Let's have a look at the exchanges. Yeah, terrible exchanges, Empower your financial freedom with QDeFi. Yeah, this just looks ass. Let me just see what it is before I judge it early. Codified offers a simple earn return through its unique token. By holding codified tokens, holders receive rewards and generative passive income. This element commons makes it easier for anyone to participate. Revenue streams. Bridge API, fixed charge per million volume through running costs. Lease of AI trading software. So they got an AI trading software. Okay. So Qdify AI-driven trading and risk management software executes optimized trading strategies. Okay. I mean, the fact that they have a reward system and an earning system, it could perform really well. But the actual concept behind the project is quite weak. So yeah, I mean, I've never really used their trading, but I don't know how good it is. And they've got a little earning platform. It's probably why it's performing. The volume is pretty good. This sounds like a scam, but it's a scam that people will buy. That's probably the best thing I can say. This can perform just based on the fact that in the short term it can perform because, you know, he just based off the earning aspect, it can perform short term. So yeah, as a long term project without a docs team and stuff, I'm not really too bullish. I just think it's too risky. Are Lanify and Bold already down enough to start DCAing, or is it better to wait? Bold and Lanify are trades, my friend. These are not long-term holds. These are trades you buy when the narrative takes off. There is no incentive to hold this, you know, anytime soon, because we don't know if this is going to survive by the time Deepin, even AI or Deepin even takes off. So this is like a trade. It's not a long-term hold. Whereas Bold is same thing. Bold can continue to go lower. You know, is this going to pump anytime soon? Most likely not. You know, you can probably grab a small bag, one that you don't mind going down an extra 50% just so you don't miss it. But this is literally just a trade. It's not a long-term hold. The team is weird. The team's barely doxed. The website just looks nice. They've got some good backers. This is why it can perform. But as an investment long-term, one that you hold and wait on, this is not one of those. This is a trade, my friend. I made this very, very clear. You know, multiple streams. These are trades. Lanify is a trade. Some of these other ones are trade. They're not long-term holds. I'm not holding Lanify in my portfolio because it could rug in the next couple of weeks, couple of months. I don't think Bold will rug, but Bold could go down. So, you know, I'm not really. It's not one that I would hold in my portfolio. That's all I would say. It's one that you trade when the narrative takes off. So if you hear a lot of people talking about gaming, then yeah. Yeah, team is weird. There's no really docs team for Bold. And they just look like a bunch of Indian scammers as well. I've mentioned this multiple times, boys. Just because I mention a video, just because I talk about a project on a video does not mean I hold it myself or I would even consider buying. When I make a tier list video and I think some of these projects can do a 30x, that does not mean you go and invest into those projects. I just think they have a chance to do a 30x. Do I hold any of those projects myself? No, I don't. Do I hold Bold myself? No, I don't. Do I hold Lanify? No, I don't. Sometimes it's just content. I've never bought EMC. I've never bought Fluent. I've personally only ever bought a small bag of BVM. And we made like a 3x on it. That's it. But have I ever given a buy alert on this? No, I have not given a buy alert on BVM. Ever. You know, I've never given a buy alert on Lit Labs. I gave a trade alert on Lit Labs. That's it. So sometimes just because I make a content on a video, I'll mention in a video, does not mean I'm going to go buy it myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is, people got to understand this. If you could watch my lives and it's not on this top gems list, I don't hold it. Apart from some of these, I do hold some of these. But you guys got to be very clear. Some of these stuff are just content. They're not always, you know, coins that I'm holding myself or I would even consider buying. Neat helping Nia with AI. Strange is still under 3 million market cap. Nobody talks. Yeah, because Nia is just an encryption video of Nia. There's hundreds of encryption videos. I mean, not videos, coins. I'm not bullish on the encryption narrative. No one really cares about the encryption narrative. This is why Neat isn't performing. It might perform when Near takes off, but it doesn't mean nothing. It's just an encryption video. There's encryption projects for every single chain. Some of them will perform along with a chain, but I'm bullish on Near, so I'm not really. I wouldn't invest into Neat, because if Near don't perform, Neat will never perform. I don't like investing into projects where it relies on something else to perform in order to perform. ZF doesn't rely on ZK Finance. It does to some degree, but people will still use ZF because of the earning aspect. Trade, earn, that is a bullish concept. Whereas, Neat can only perform if Near performs. If Near doesn't perform, Neat will never perform. So I don't like putting my money into those type of projects. It's never the case. Yeah, Near looks solid. Of course it does. People tend to do this, right? Well, I'll make this very clear before I get this live. You guys need to be very careful what you buy. Why would you guys have the chance to waste your, the biggest bull run that we're gonna get to date? After this, the bull run after this one might not even be the same size as the 2021. So if you guys are wasting the biggest bull run buying a bunch of shit coins in the shit narratives, you're just simply not going to make no money. So I don't know why people are incentivized to go buy a bunch of entertainment narrative when for the past 2-3 years entertainment has barely pumped. What makes you think it's gonna pump again? Or you go and buy some some DeFi projects. DeFi has barely pumped. Or you go buy some BRC20 tokens. BRC20 only pumped one time. Yes, you can hold 1 or 2 tokens in those narratives because they have pumped. They are most likely going to pump again, but their pumps are very, very short lasted. They don't last for long. AI Deepin, they last for like 2-3 months at a time. Gaming lasts 2 to 3 months at a time. RWA lasted about a month and a half. Most of the time, a lot of people would like to over diversify their portfolio, trying to branch into every single narrative, buying a bunch of shit coins, and they've got small allocations in every single one of those coins. You're not going to make no serious money like that. You have to be very careful how you allocate, because after this bull run, we could go into a big bear market. We just don't know yet for sure. Could be a very long bear market just based off, macro environments. There's a lot of headwinds ahead of us, of black swan events that could happen at any time. So you guys have to be very careful. This bull run could not even last more than 6-7 months just based off we might get inflation coming back up. So in those 5-6 months that crypto is pumping, put your money in narrative that's going to make you the most money. I still don't understand. Every time I come on these live streams, I get people shilling a bunch of shit tokens in shit narratives over and over again. And you guys genuinely don't understand, you're not going to make no much money on those. Some of them might pump, but a majority of them will not pump. Like Search is not going to pump, bro. Like you don't have to. It doesn't matter how much bullish news is around the corner or whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. People are going to look at 2% in circulation. They're going to be thrown off. People are going to be reminded of the hack. They're going to be thrown off. There's not anything significant about Search that is people will be dying to hold on to. What does Search even do that is so impressive that even after all the red flags of 2% in circulation being hacked that you're holding on to? There's nothing, in my opinion. You guys have to be very careful, bro. And I have to stress this every single live stream, because I just get people shilling the same shit tokens over and over again. People are still bullish on Mint there, even though no one's building on them. You guys have to look at every single token you hold, keep up to date with them, track them. Search has missed all their roadmaps. They had a tier 1 exchange listing they never got. I just don't understand why people are so bullish on these. Fair enough if you're a bag holder. Fair enough if you're a bag holder and you're trying to show your bag. But just because you're a bag holder, don't get other people to buy your bags to pump it. But that's evil, that's evil. Karma won't be nice to people like that, bro. Search is shit, but you're shilling it because you're a bag holder and you're trying to get someone to buy and pump your bags. I'm not gonna fall for it, because I've been in the crypto space for a while, so I understand what's a good project and what's not. But there's probably some people that's new to crypto. They might fall for your trick and buy it. Or even Script Network, bro. Script Network, it already got hacked, is in a dead narrative. Yes, it may pump. Every project pumps when a narrative kicks off. It's not nothing impressive. But you want to hold the token that's going to make you the most money. Every single AI project pumped. But we bought AI Tech and AGI because, it had the potential to do the most money. And that's exactly what it done. During the last AI and deep pump, AI Tech and AGI was one of the top performers. In AI, AGI was the top performer. Nothing pumped as much as AGI, 4 to 2x. And the same thing with AI Tech was one of the top performers. And this is the type of stuff you have to look forward to when you're investing into tokens. Don't go buy a bunch of these tokens that's got all these red flags and in dead narratives, hoping it might pump again. Search is not going to pump more than a 5 to 10x, but when the market gets hot. Maybe it might do a 15x, but are you really going to hold something for 15x when you can go make a 50, 100x of something else? Of course you're not. Yeah, Simon, there's always going to be more dips, bro. Yeah, Simon, wait for a dip, my friend. Don't buy now. Everything's pumped now. Bitcoin's still looking, bearish in the 90 days, so just be patient. And nothing just goes up in a straight line, bro. Bitcoin's gone up in a straight line. He's going to dip at some point. Yeah, once the bull run's gone, you've missed your chance, bro. You guys gotta understand, like, a lot of people in this crypto space ain't here. Like, there's people that come here and they, hedonistic, and they, they want to make money so they can go buy some luxury cars and, all that bullshit. But that stuff gets boring after a while, bro. Like, as a man, like, people that's got kids and stuff, you should be aiming to, to basically be financially free. This should be your goal, because you got to think like this, right? If something was to happen to you tomorrow, how is your wife and your kids going to be fed? You have to be financially set. This is the mindset you guys need to have. You guys should be financially set where even if something was to happen to you, your family, your wife and kids can still be looked after even after you're gone. So even after you're gone, do you realistically want your wife to go work 5-6 jobs while looking after the kids, if something was to happen to you? Like, don't make money on hedonistic stuff, because that type of stuff gets boring. You guys should be aiming to have a lot more, on these. The whole point of making money as a man is, like, if you got wife and kids, they should be your top priority, realistically. The way you should think is you should set yourself financial goals where even if you was to die tomorrow, for example, let's say, your wife and kids can be looked after for a long time, where she don't have to be stressing working 5 jobs in order to survive. So, a lot of people just be like, oh, I'm working to get this luxury stuff. That type of stuff gets boring, bro. It gets really, really boring. After you go buy a nice car, after you go buy a house, after you go buy a few watches and stuff, like, it gets boring, bro. This hedonistic stuff gets boring. You have to have bigger mind goals in life. And one of those should be looking after your kids and family. Don't you want to retire your mom and dad or whatever the case is, bro? Like, this is the kind of stuff you should be working hard for. Not hedonistic stuff. Those stuff gets really, really boring, bro. I've been beaten down so bad sometimes I doubt we will really have a bull run. Yeah, and then there's always doubts in crypto, but that's why we're here. If you get through the doubt stages, ultimately, when everything starts pumping, which it will, because we're getting close to the end of the business cycle. Generally, we'll probably have one more dip possibly, as a and then after that is after that you're gonna start making life-changing money. We all go through it. Last cycle, there was the big pandemic recession that caused everyone started shitting their pants, and then after that we went and put new all-time highs. There's always stuff like that, bro. Script is free narratives, not only entertainment. No, script is not too bad, DH, but search, I'm not really too bullish on it. But I do like script. SPT is not too bad. SPT is not too bad. I like right. I hold right in my portfolio myself, so I just don't like search though. But script is not too bad and write is not too bad as well. Best YouTuber around, realist out there. Appreciate you, my friend. You are very real. Yeah, I try to do my best, Khalid. Yeah, materialistic shit is it doesn't really last. Maple finally waking up. Let's have a look. Maple was pumping the last time I came on. I was talking about on stream. So, oh, it is pumping. Nice. Let's see how long this pump can last. So far, it's been consolidating at the same range for a long time. So let's see. It might pump a bit higher. If you can push past this, it might go higher. But so far, it's just stable. It's like a stable coin. It's on Coinbase. The Coinbase, most people are buying this on Gate. But Gate's volume is ridiculous, bro. Look at that. It's ridiculous volume. Your channel, your rule, but I don't have search, and I don't think search is worth the risk. People forget to read crypto. Yeah, exactly, bro, my friend. Yeah, I'm aware of Neat. Prez used to like Neat. Big heart. Yeah, of course, Khalid, bro. Yeah, I agree on the hedonistic stuff. It does retrace often. I need 10x. Maybe. Maple overall is a good project. I just don't think it's going to perform that well. Alright, boys. Let's wrap up the stream. 1.5 hours is more than enough. Hope that was a good little, I don't know, like, wake up call for you guys. Just put your money into the narrative that's going to make you the most money, bro. Because, no one ever should marry a coin. No one should ever hold a coin that you have to just zoom out and look. Where are the trends going in crypto? RWA is a good trend. Entertainment is not a good trend. Entertainment is something that pumps for a few weeks and then everyone forgets about it. Or when the market is randomly boring and entertainment randomly pumps. And yes, it can perform, but the pumps don't really last too long because entertainment, the narrative just shifts. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the private stream. So yeah, I'll be back live maybe on Tuesday, I think, because Monday I have to go somewhere. So yeah, AI is the trend. RWA is going to be a trend. Deepin's a trend. Gaming is always a trend. Appreciate you, boys. And let's appreciate everyone that came down, dropped a like. And I'll see you guys possibly on either Monday or Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm off. I got to do a private stream tomorrow. But I'll be back either Monday or Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a few days.